What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you should be leveraging your job to start that business, to make that extra money. And here's what I want you guys to understand. 9-to-5s are not the enemy, okay? I know there's this whole quit that job, fire your boss, thing, and I get it. I am not going back to corporate America. But I want you to realize how having a job right now can actually be an asset to you when it comes to starting the business that you want to start and when it comes to making more money. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So let's talk about how your 9-to-5 is an asset. Now, the first thing I want you to realize is if you are still employed, right? If you still have a job and you're looking for how can you get out of this job and be your own boss and create your own schedule, the best thing you can start doing right now is starting your business, creating your other stream of income while you're still at work. I'm a mom of 4, so I can't comfortably tell people to just quit their job and just see what happens, especially if you've got bills, if you've got kids. Now, if you get laid off or fired, then that's a different situation. You've got to just hit the ground running. But if you have the option to where you can still start to save some money from your job and still have that to support you while you figure out your business, that is an improved solution for sure, because now you can have both, right? You can do both things. You can have the best of both worlds. So that's a really key thing that you should do. Now, in addition to that, your job is your asset, because while you are making a check, you get off at whatever time you get off. You can use the other time that you are not at work and the money that you are making from work, a little bit of it, to start to build consistency in your business. And here's one strategy that I really like. For example, you're making your direct deposit as normal. Now, when you go ahead and form your business entity, let's say that you want to start selling products on Shopify, you want to have an e-commerce store. A great way that you can start to gain traction in your store, start to gain traction in the algorithm, and start to have sales through your payment processor in your store is for you to set up auto deposits or auto purchases from the money you make in your business to your store. So we invest in our businesses, right? But you can invest in your business in a smart way where it's reporting as sales, where you are able to start getting some history in your payment processor. So instead of just doing a transfer of, $500 from your personal account to your business account, you can instead use your payment processors, use your store to represent and to make those sales. And the great thing about it is now you are starting to understand some of the back end things of your business. You're able to start building history in your store and with your payment processor. Another great thing that you can do is as the owner of your business, you are able to give money to your business or loan money to your business. So the same way you set up auto deposits or transfers from your checking account to your savings account, or at your job, I used to have different direct deposits. So 50% of my direct deposit will go to one account and maybe another 30% will go to another. You can do something similar where you have a certain deposit amount coming from your business, from your personal paycheck into your business account, so that every month you are putting a little bit of money aside into your business to start your seed fund, right? This doesn't need to be $1,000. Maybe you can only afford to do $100 right now, but that is money that you are setting aside for your business so that when it is time for you to start building, you already have some money to work from. As well, another way that your business can be your asset is to help you start building business credit. When you are new in business, you may not have started to make a lot of sales yet, but having your 9-to-5 and following some of these strategies I shared, you can leverage your 9-to-5 income to have seed money in your business and use that to start building business credit. Use it to start placing orders with net 30 vendors. Use it to get your gas card and to pay off your gas card. All these things are going to start building your score so that when you are in a position and ready to go get a business credit card or a line of credit or a secured loan, you already have business credit because you've been leveraging your 9 to 5. Now, another way that your job is your asset, especially if you are looking to start a business or create a new stream of income, is your job is going to teach you discipline. If you can be successful at your job and do well at your job and get things done at your job, that same discipline is going to carry over for you into your business. But let's face it, if you are not a good employee, you don't want to come to work on time, you don't finish your assignments, you're generally negative, some of those characteristics could carry over into your business. And you really want to make sure that you're using your job to build good habits that can also carry over as a business owner. Because either way, whether you're working for a company or you're working for yourself, you are representing who you are as an individual and who you are as a brand. And so with your job, you might think that when you start working for yourself, you don't have to show up on time. But actually, you are at a higher standard when it's just you, because there is no boss to give you consequences. It's you. There is no one to tell you when you're right or wrong. It's you. So you want to start building up that sense of accountability and that sense of, real pride in what you do, even at your job, right? Even if you hate it, you are doing a good job, not because you want to impress your bosses, but because you want to impress you. And that characteristic carries over into your business so that you become also a great business owner or a great investor or whatever kind of path you want to take. Because trust me, some of the same skills I'm using now for myself in business are some of the things I was doing before when I worked for a company. And I'm really glad that I paid attention to building those skills then, because I'm still needing them now. So that's another great way that your job can be your asset. And as well, if you want to get into real estate, if you want to own property, you want to get your first investment property, let me tell you, having a 9 to 5 and a W-2 is so much easier to get approved for a mortgage or any type of loan of that capacity than when you are self-employed. Typically, they want to see 2 to 3 years of business tax returns, which can take time. Whereas if you have a 9 to 5, you might have already been working there a couple years. You're able to use those pay stubs as your proof of income, secure your property, and now you can start using that to generate additional income. That can be your first way into real estate investing, which you might want to continue down that road and turn it into a whole business. Once you secure that first property, you can then refinance it, take out a home equity line of credit, and use that towards getting another property. So there really are some benefits to paying attention to the 9 to 5 you have now so that you can use it and really leverage it to gain access to more opportunities later. So I want you guys to comment below, do you have a 9 to 5 right now? Are you on the 9 to 5 train? And if you are you ready to get off? Are you going to keep both once your business becomes successful? Let me know in the comments. I have a lot of friends that are very successful in their business and also have a job because they have a great job. I don't know if you guys remember, but my last podcast episode with Annalisa, who owns a virtual assisting community, she still keeps her 6-figure job and her business makes way more than her job does, but the job is convenient, it's flexible, and why turn down an extra $100,000? So definitely think about how you can do both. And if you have a job, how can you leverage it a little bit more before you just think, oh, I gotta quit. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.